Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 26 of my Ultimate Alchemy exam. And I managed to get 1. So these electrodes don't have to be 100% to make this thing, by the way. 2, and I am actually 4 Galgadorian short. And there is a reason for that. But I do have an extra regular rod here. I got a bunch of them. The rods in this thing broke. So I've got, basically I'm sitting on a bunch of diamonds right now. But the downside of that is the electrodes broke on it. So these two will be fine. This one will wear down. But pretty much the Galgadorian finally finished. Right now this thing is actually running more... something just actually dropped from there because nothing should have, I think. Yeah, no, nothing should have dropped. But coke dust. Just because I had the coke sitting around, I was like, you know, just in case, let's make a little more hop graphite. So, hey, cool, I have 1 enhanced Galgadorian metal. Yeah, that's it's still going to take a little bit because I've got to wait now for the arc furnace to process everything. And yeah, we're not doing terrible, honestly. Need to craft 11 more blocks of diamond. Unnatural hunger, huh? Seriously? That's what I get hit with. It's unnatural hunger too, so wait for my hunger to start dropping, and it will. And then eat some zombie flesh, it'll go away. But yeah, I got quite a bit, honestly. What was that? 8 times 12, 96, 98 diamonds here to process. And I cannot find, well, I don't think it would make a difference if I could find the center block to do this to, because this thing, let's see, what was it? 32,000 IF per tick over 2.5 seconds. Now, the thing I'm kind of curious about is, can I possibly make this faster with the inclusion of some of these? Right. Yeah, a little bit. The problem is the 32,000 is basically right at the limit of what this thing can actually do. This bar is filling up quicker though. But yeah, no. Takes stupid amount of power, and yeah, we've maxed our system out. I have all these compression dynamos up to, what is it, reinforced tier? And they each have 2 augments in them. Each one of these is doing 240 RF a tick. Problem is, I've kind of sort of run out of diesel. There it goes. And that's draining out real quick. Done. So, oh hey, cool, I can finally eat. Hunger begins to fade. Hunger begins to fade. Okay, cool. Now I just have to deal with this hunger here for a while, and we'll be okay. Yeah, I think that's the other problem is I'm only inputting 14,000 RF per tick right now, and this thing alone is using 32,000. So, yeah. The amount of diamonds I had drained, oh, what was it, 300 million RF? And it's still hungry for more at this point. Of course, at a standstill, like basically at idle, everything uses like 500, 7,000 RF per tick to run. So, not the greatest. But I should have, dang it, still doing it. I manually put a bunch of lapis in. I don't want to try changing the pattern in here while it's running, honestly. Just in case it messes something up, I don't know. But I manually threw in like 8 stacks of lapis, so that should be enough to cover everything. But yeah, we're at, we'll have 2 ingots left. Which translates into 68 diamonds worth roughly. 63 from the blocks and then 5 from right here. So, hey, just stored another one. And yeah, it keeps making gray dye and bone meal and yeah, I have no idea what's going on. But it's doing a thing. A highly annoying thing, mind you, but it's doing a thing. And how are we doing on the canola? Is it backstuffing into my system at all? No, it's not. Okay. Good. Just making sure that that didn't mess up. But I'm thinking that I might want to go ahead and start working on some draconic evolution stuff. Like, I need one of these. And then 4 lapis blocks, please. There's our fusion crafting core. And now I'm going to need basic fusion injectors, which I did teach how to make. I thought I did. That's not infusion, it's just fusion. There we go. And I need like 9 of these, please. And we have 9. So where to set this up at? How about over here? Nice little blank area here. I think I can work with that. So, oop. That again, without actually standing on this thing now. So 3 and 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now I just need to give each of these power. So actually, I'll just do 3. Just in case I want to automate this later. I was going to put a point in the middle one and then have it branching off. But I can't run a conduit through a space where there's a point. So, and it's going to take a little bit, isn't it? Because I have to make, 2 craft 3 blaze powder. Faster now than it used to be. But, yeah. Honestly, I should have been having it just making blaze powder, through the, over time, slowly. And just, like, stuffing it into, like a barrel or something. Cool thing, these things don't actually hold power inside of them until you go to craft, so not going to mess up anything to try to fill this up while I'm still doing the entire diamond thing over here. How are we doing over here now? We're about halfway down from when the episode started. So not terrible, not great, not terrible. Now, one thing. Did I ever teach the system how to make a ranged collector? Did. All right, cool. Here, give me one of those, would you? I'm just going to put you down here for now. Mod mode, metadata, whitelist. Okay, there's no range selection on there. And the vacuumulator doesn't have a range on it either. I'm really missing the vacuum chest right now. Honestly, I am. The configurable range on a vacuum is really nice. It really is. Okay, experiment time. Right, what is the range on a vacuumulator? Dang it. I've got this right here, so just do that. Sweet. All right, there you go. I don't have any torches on me or anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. All right. 6. So it is a 9x9 area centered on the vacuumulator. All right. So if I want to pick up, like say from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll have to put the vacuumulator like this line here. So I'm just going to put that there to mark it. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So on this line here. So right there. And I can set whitelist and everything like that, but seeing as I'm using the same material for 2 of these in-world crafts next to each other, yeah, I'd really rather not. Let's see, enter test, please. I didn't set those to autocraft, really. Oh, shame on me. I didn't think I'd be using that many of them, honestly. All right, now I should have some nether quartz. Yeah, ender quartz. But nether quartz left over here. So just give me one of those. Empty that out so it can run again. Actually, no. That one I don't have to worry about. I am going to need another vacuumulator, though. Hey, I'm finally out of hoppers. All right, cool. This one, though, I can just put it right there, I guess. Dang it. Well, we know that works. We're going to set you here, I think. And you are going to be causing problem. Actually, no, it'll be fine for now, I think. Because I can just always set a... literally, the next thing I was going to do was setting a whitelist of that. So you can stop doing that now. And these are not burning because they're full of mana because of nothing going on around here. Here, have some of that. Right. Enter chest on top of you. And I don't think I'm going to need a lot of terra steel, so I'm not going to bother setting this up to auto-collect terra steel. Quite yet, anyway. So then I'm going to need another dropper. And blocks. Cobble works. Got unlimited cobble, so there we go. You go there and face down. You, my friend, will be redstone, stone low, I guess. This is where it's going to get kind of nasty, honestly. Okay, you are set up to only pick up nether quartz ore. If I say throw you into here. Picking it up, awesome. Bring it into the system. Yep, I'm seeing nether quartz pop into here, so working like it should. It was not scooping up any of the netherrack, though, on its way down. This one, on the other hand, though, that's going to be kind of sort of annoying. How about we go with marker, I guess? Can I place a block against that? No, I can't. Okay. Wow. Okay. Went to jump up to pick it up and it just I flew. Here, you got picked up instantly by the vacuumulator. Yeah. Tell you what. Just to avoid any hassles around here, any more hassles, you're going to whitelist for netherrack only. And I can do that. Right, it's because we're going to have a comparator here, outputting signal, then redstone energy or redstone conduit. All right, there's that. Comparator, yes please. Oh, and of course you don't hook up. Oh well, that's an easy enough fix. Just right click there. There we go. There you go. Now you're going to be inputting signal on red. You will be outputting on red. Don't bother with an input. So if there's no redstone signal, you will pick stuff up, right? Well, you'll pick netherrack up. Boom, done in the system. Now, say if I was to put, give me like some stacks of cobble and netherrack to play around with now. You're dropping cobblestone. You should not be working now. You're not until there it goes. Downside, I just realized if the cobblestone flows or the netherrack goes any of these directions at all, it's not going to work. So we're going to have to move this guy a little bit there. Whitelist, netherrack, done. You're going to be outputting on red, no input. All right, cool. And chest, right? So now it should work just fine. If need be, I can actually pull that. I was just using it to place conduits against. And now I just need to get netherrack into this thing somehow. Right, okay, so I've got refined storage over there. Cable. Is this as good of a spot as any, really? Yeah, that'll work, I think. Like so. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do this. It's actually probably not even slightly more resource intensive than running networks, which is what I thought about doing at first. But it's just one of those things like I'm running a network like 15 blocks. 18 blocks total. So it's like, why bother at that point, really? And I just need those on here. You go there. And then we're just going to do an exporter. And a detector. Oh, no, not that much. How much there? Put that stuff away. Same with the net. Oh, yeah, I still need another rack, actually. So, detector can go here. Exporter can go here. Right. And if you have less than, say, 1024 netherrack, emit a signal when below amount, you are going to export netherrack on receiving a redstone signal. Now here's the thing. I have more than 1024 netherrack. Right, so... Oh, I never told you what item. Can I get a stack upgrade, please? Throw into here. There it goes. Just realized a bit of a problem with this now, though. Yeah, I set this up completely wrong. Let's see, only work without a redstone signal, I guess, for now. Now it picks it up. Problem being, as long as my system is under 1024 netherrack, this thing's going to have netherrack in it. While this thing has netherrack in it, this will never pick it up. So this stuff never goes back into the system to get it above 1024. Alright, so that's not going to work. About a clock. Alright, we got this wonderful redstone clock that you'd only work on high. You can go here, right? Yep. Blinks on every once in a while? Okay. So some of it's getting picked up by the vacuumulator before it gets a chance to double, but it's just going straight back into the system. Now, can I overload this at all? Not really. Not with just this thing running. And we're going to end up with like lots of extras. But now I can probably pull that stack upgrade out of there. Because it's not reliant on having a certain amount of items in here. Enough to trigger a comparator anyway. And it's dropping faster than it's producing, so not bad. You only work with redstone signal though, because this is outputting redstone signal when under this amount. So what happens if I take accelerate this? Things happen. Okay. It just spews everything all at once. Gotcha. All right, and you're done. This can now come out of here. And uses for you is that. Okay. Fine, be that way. There we go. And that is our last unbreakable rod. So now I just have to fix the diamond recipe to not be ore dictionaried. And that will be 100% set to... Okay, there we go. It didn't automatically take the ore dictionary box. For a second I was like, what? But so now this, the diamonds is purely automated. So back to here. So diamonds are done. Nether quartz we're kind of sort of working on right now. I'm going to need a crafter over. You give me like 2 of those. Do I have any extra induction smelters? No, but I can craft one. So let's get that fired off here. Actually, I don't even think I need that. So let's go here. Processing. Nether quartz. And induction smelter. Sand plus quartz equals nether quartz times 4. Yeah, no. Nope, not doing that. Not doing red sand. So regular sand, and then we're getting rid of the rich slag. You don't need to know about that. This rich slag is, well, depending on the augments you have, it's anywhere from like a 10% to like a 30 something percent. Yeah, no. Bugger. Should have some nether quartz ore laying around. Yeah, I do. I just realized it went with Thaumcraft Overworld quartz ore, which is effectively the same thing. But if my system goes looking for that, it's not going to find it. Okay, there we go. So that is going to go into our induction smelter with... Oh, look at that. Okay, use the word dictionary for that one, though, so that's okay, I guess. That one. This one can go into there. It's going to put 1 sand, 1 nether quartz ore in, and it's going to spit out 4 nether quartz. And to make nether quartz ore, let's see, this stuff, we are going to do that. We're going to get rid of you and you. Why you got to be that way? Fizzle, why do you got to always interfere like that? All right, you and you become that. So then we're going to come over to here, crafter down here, face you the right way, give you your pattern, cable. You and you can hook up like that. There we go. So now if I request some nether quartz ore, we should see this saying cooking to life here soon. Can I have like 10 of these? Should be all taken care of. Just want to double check over here. Hmm. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no. No. It shouldn't be picking it up, but it did. Here. Give me... Not that. Give me that. I'm seeing some of it disappear even beforehand. Right. How much quartz did I get in there? 22. So it actually inhaled 10 of it beforehand. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, I don't need those there anymore. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put those in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to move this whole operation over, excuse me, over one there. And just in case it didn't keep the filter, because it never does, did keep the redstone control settings though. No. And you can go there now, I guess, right? Add that. Why didn't you stack to what I already had in my inventory? I don't know. Right, okay. And 22 again. Is there literally anything else around here that could be grabbing nether quartz? Um... Blacklist that for a second for me, would you? What the hell is the range on this thing then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like going half a block out of its range or some crap like that. I don't know. That is odd. The last time we got a full 32. Yep. Try again. Because the precision dropper drops it straight down in the middle of the block. This is a 9x9 area from our testing. It was grabbing it, though, as if it was an 11x11 area. Yeah, 32. Okay, yeah. No, that's all right now, I guess. But what the frick, man? What in the blue monkey hell is going on there? You are still processing coal. Okay, cool. That thing's actually one of the main things taking a bunch of power out of my store or my power supply. All right, and you are still set whitelisting nether quartz only. Okay. I have no idea. But our crafter set up, automatically going back in system. So that is quartz finished. Now just grass blocks, which we need a carpenter for. Which is not, honestly, terrible, right? Okay, so we need dirt, we need compost. Compost is saplings plus dirt, it's the recipe we're going to be using. Got the highest yield. I've got saplings auto farming, so I can also use wheat. I got wheat auto farming too. What's the difference between the two though? Saplings is, how much was that? 19,000. Wheat is 3,500. So yeah, we're gonna use the sapling recipe. Now, did I already teach you compost? No, I did not. So, crap, I just crashed it. It's the whole forestry tree type thing again. All right, so back from the crash, and we are going to tell this thing that, yeah, dang it. Actually, no, I should be able to ghost these in, right? Yeah. U plus U equals compost. And compost pattern goes there. Go to processing though. Compost in a carpenter. 2 compost, 1 dirt equals a grass block. And that'll be for this wonderful carpenter right here. Can I get an exporter, please? I can make like 10 of them. Might as well batch craft them whenever you're at it. There we go. Now, it was a bit of a nastier crash, so yeah, okay. Making sure it saved it, because it said it was saving the world and then it hung up as it was exiting out. So I wanted to make sure that it really did save the world like it said it did. Right. You. pretty much did like nothing you were supposed to, really. So, and so we're going to replace you with that. Okay, up is fine. Carpenter can go here. You're going to be in fluid mode with water. So you're going to fill up with water in here? Awesome. And, running into a side issue now. We need to get items into this thing with a crafter and out as well. So how am I going to work this? Oh, yeah, you were... Oh, there's a gap there and, between... Yeah, dang it. So crafter's got to go here, but how am I going to get items out of it after that? Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to move you to here. Items are being inserted into here. Excuse me. So can I get some item conduits, please? There we go. You are going to get ignored because, yeah, you're just doing an acceleration thing. So you'll be extract always active, pumping into there. Awesome. Oop. Let's see if I can... Hey, pretty much first try. Okay. So any items that go into here should be fine. We are going to set you up like so with a dummy recipe. Hey, cool. Grass block, right? Give you that and that. You're going to process. You're a little on the slow side. You'll work. No power. Oh, yeah. Clear that out. We're going to clear this filter. Because I moved over the point. I didn't replace it with a power conduit, though. So should be done. Now I just need this thing to get pulled out of here, please. How are you? You are actually extracting out of here. Okay. Right. So you will be extract on brown, always active. You will be inserting on brown. Right, because, yeah, that's how I'm getting everything else into there. Empty? You're empty. Cool. So you can be like that, like so. We're good to go now. I should be able to not die, right? Autocraft grass. Say 10. Oh, dang it. One problem. Not much of a problem, really. Refined storage really needs like a handheld pattern grid. You need to clear that out. Otherwise, it's going to mess with stuff. I'm going to try to input water, which it could do. But I have it automatically giving water, so it's going to try to put water in and be like, there's no room, and it's just going to jam everything up. So there we go. Putting stuff in. 10 and 20. It's already crafted one, and it's just working like it should. So then that is taken care of. Now, that is every one of these ingredients, all 9 of them, on autocraft. Nether star, I need to have autocrafting as well. I do have a way of doing that over here with the auto wither killer, which we tested out. ish. I haven't hooked up item conduits yet, but it places like it's supposed to, and let's see. Pause while redstone is active. Sure, why not? Transmitter range. Okay. Here, give me a lever, would you? Oh, wrong way. This way. So you said every 10 seconds, yeah. But this lever is now on an on-off switch for it. Oop. And can I have like 4 of these then, and some wither skulls? I just want to make sure the timing works before I do anything else. And it still does take a hot minute here to get these things made up, doesn't it? There's 2 and 3. All right, cool. Oop. So come over to here now, and we will be like, hey, you get 1, you get 1, and 1. And since we have the timer paused right now, it's not going to be placing these as we go. And there you are. Why did you do that? Why did you place? Oh, I know why. Yeah, no. This needs to be on redstone pulse for all these. And since wither skeleton skulls don't make a sound when they're placed, I did not realize it at the time. Okay. Oh, this is going to take a second, isn't it? There's nothing I can stand on in here, is there? Now there is. And that's not going to work, is it? Okay. At least I can dig faster while I'm standing, as opposed to floating. Which you are kind of sort of grabbing stuff, which I would like. Trying like hell not to sneeze into the microphone right there. Okay. And you picked up the crafter as well. Okay, cool. Oop. Put our dislocator back in now. And you need one of those. And you need one of these. And not you. There we go. All right. So now whenever I flip this lever, after roughly 10 seconds, we should see a wither spawn in. There it goes. So it places everything in the right order like it's supposed to. We're going to see a bit of an explosion over here in a second. Gonna throw me back. And dead. Do I still have? I do. Sweet. Right. You can output at the bottom. Sweet. All right, so then all I have to do is somehow get the items over here. And if I want to, then I have an on and off switch, but yeah. So what I'm thinking about doing, just to kind of sort of save on power and all that, we're going to place just an ender chest right there. And I'm out of the ender chest again, aren't I? Not that. This. Here we go. Go, and I've got a lot of gray dye, so why not? And how I'm going to work this now is I'm going to place you here. You're going to be triple gray. And you'll be the same over here. How many condos? Item condos 17. That's probably going to be enough. So that I don't have to worry so much about. Crafter. Gonna point this bad boy into this chest. And then we are just going to go through and be like, so. You will be extract always active. We will round robin you. And then I'm just going to have to do some filtering, but not a huge deal. So filter the bottom ones for soul sand, the top ones for wither skeleton skulls. I'm going to also need some extract upgrades because I wanted everything to come out at the same time. Because if the skulls go in first, and then the heads, or then the soul sand, it's gonna mess things up. So I want to pull. I'm doing 3 of these, so I'll pull 16 items at a time. One, two, three, 4, and honestly, I could just do everything with soul sand. Right? Whitelist. This is the 4, so this will be a blacklist. Soul sand. This is going to be whitelist soul sand, which unfortunately with these filters you cannot shift click, which, oh well. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get like that put away in that, and gray dye's done, and that. Our inventory out a little bit as we go. Are my extracts done yet? Because I did have to make the alloys, so no. They're not done by the time I get these in, then something happened and I need to double check everything. There we go, and we'll just separate those out. These are all insert filters, so not a problem. All right, yeah, something's going on. What's happening here? Oh, I put too much lapis in earlier. Oh, way too much lapis in earlier. Up. How the... Oh, because I forgot I have hoppers up there too. There it goes. I wanted to make sure I got done with the diamonds, so yeah. And it is cooking up, looks like, all of them at once. What's our power usage right now? 13,000 out, input of 10. Hi. I'm so used to like falling on this, I forgot that actually takes you straight down to the bottom floor. Hey, cool. Look, we're done. And then we're going to come over here, drop these in up top here. Correct, and you are set to always active round robin. On green, okay, should be good. You are currently, you're on, right? You're not working at all. Do that. And the accumulator picked it up. Things have an odd range. So, boom, done. Okay. So if I come over to here, I'm within range of my wireless. And one last thing, I actually have to set up a crafting pattern for nether stars. I think this will be easier than trying to use that. I mean, that is useful if you're keeping an eye on it. But if you run out of one of those things, do we have computer craft in here? Not really, no. So, yeah. We don't have Thaumic Grid either, which is a bit of a shame. It could help, I don't know. All right, processing, go ahead and clear that out. 3 of these. Ah, dang it. Finger twitch right at the worst second there. And then another star. All right, so 3 withered skeleton skulls, 4 soul sand equal 1 nether star when you put it into the box. It's a magic box. You go there. All right, so now if I go through and be like, hey, can I get another star, please? I know I've got 94, but I really want another one. Within 10 seconds, we should see the wither boss bar show up. Hmm. What the heck happened here? Did it still put all 3 into the same slot? Yep, now look what it did. Okay. Anything I break's going back into the storage system. So yeah, the round robining kind of sort of worked. What the hell? Stop that. All right. So I'm just gonna have to do limited item filters on these, I think. And punching up wither skeleton skulls while you're flying is like trying to break obsidian with an unenchanted diamond pick. I mean, it happens eventually, but it just takes too flippin' long. There we go. And then everything else is going to end up over here. Get picked up by that accumulator, tossed back into the system. So I'm going to need like limited item filters, right? I need 7 of them total. Done. So 1, 2, 3. And those. Full sand, please. And wither skeleton skull. Why do I only have 1 over here now? You're only going to allow 1 of those. You're only going to allow 1 of those. They got picked up by this thing, didn't they? They did. Look at that. You little cheeky bastard. Okay. Actually, after this is done, I can just leave that there. So you are one of those. And like so, right? You're only going to allow 1 soul sand in now. You are only going to allow 1 wither skeleton skull in. Now what happens if I request? Here, let's just go ahead and do like that. And we'll just clear the filters out that way. All right. Got to get a view of it. Star. Let's get number 95 going. The heck? Oh, okay. I'm just too far away for the wither bar to render. Ah, it worked. Saw the soul sand pop in and then disappear, and that was it. But I was outside of the entity render distance. Now the only downside. Oh, we're still within beacon range out here. Cool. The only downside is it's going to have experience on the ground I can't do anything about. But, you know, oh well. But that is every ingredient to this thing now automated. That means I just have to automate Draconic Evolution, which is always just so much fun. It's not so bad here, though, because one main thing, the main recipe I want to automate, this one, requires 9 different, well, actually 10 if you include the nether star, different items. It's things like this, where you have 4 of these guys and you got 2 of those guys, and then this one requires, you know, freaking 6 draconic cores and 1 heart, plus, you know, draconian blocks and 350 million RF each. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of work off camera, I think. For one thing, this is charging up kind of slowly, and it only holds 300 million RF right now. So, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, this thing's still running. It's taking basically 4096, like it should. This guy is running full time, taking 120 RF. Yeah, I mean, these things don't take much, and they work pretty darn good, so. Yeah, it says, like, lubricant's still a bit of an issue, honestly. Did we backstep on... We're backstepped on gasoline again. What the hell, guys? Seriously. I gotta find a better way to burn gasoline, I think. I mean, it's got a lot of potential power to it. Like, this isn't even running right now either because, well, no diesel in the system because these dynamos are not burning gas fast enough. As kind of sad as that is to say. And they're running full bore. But, yeah, that's it. I mean, they're not running fast enough for me. Which is kind of cool because it does mean they're fuel efficient. But, yeah, I just wish Immersive Petroleum had a better way to burn gasoline than the portable generators. I mean, I've done that before, but I've had to have like a huge wall of portable generators to burn up the gasoline to keep diesel generators running. You can only store so much of the stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. We are definitely entering the end game. I need to make all these wonderful things. I mean, the Wyvern tier costs $250,000, so I could upgrade to Wyvern tier without too much of a problem. From the basic to the Wyverns. Past that, though, from Wyvern to Draconic, takes 1.72 or 792 million apiece. And then these ones take 48 million apiece. This guy only takes 18,000. What was I looking at that required so freaking much? Like 350 million. Was it? Yeah, 350 million was for the Awakened Draconian blocks. So, yeah. That's the thing I gotta take care of. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until next episode, signing out. Have fun.